Hi, I'm Craig Averett. So by now, you have the boxes ready and the stuff you're going to pack. So let's get started. First thing you want to do is create a nice safe workspace. A dining room or kitchen table is perfect. It allows you plenty of room and it stops you from bending over to strain your back. If you don't have one, you can create your own by taking a dish pack and putting a box on top. This will create a nice safe surface for you to work on as well. Now you want to make sure that you have a pad or cloth over your table. This will prevent it from scratching. Next, you want to roll out your newsprint. This is very similar to what shows up on your door every day. However, it doesn't have the ink, so it won't get on your hands or your stuff. Reams of packing paper, or newsprint, can be found at any packing supply store. You also want to make sure that you have plenty of markers and tape accessible. Now the next thing you want to do is collect all the items that you intend to pack and have them close to you so you're not running around trying to fill up a box at the end. If you have a friend, have them bring stuff to you while you're packing. Now the boxes are labeled based on how much weight they can hold. This is a 3.1. The first thing you're going to want to do is fold the flaps over so they're not getting in your way, and flip the box upside down. First we'll put down the side flaps and then the two tops. Make sure that the label is still showing. Now we want to put 3 pieces of tape across the bottom flap. Now it's very important that you make sure to tape your box. Folding just won't cut it, because it's guaranteed that all your items will fall out during the move. Next, we're going to make some bumpers. Now almost everything you had is going to require some sort of bumper on the bottom of a box. Start off by taking 2 pieces of paper, crumple them up, and take a third and wrap them in it. So when you're done, you should have a submarine sandwich. Now you want to take that and put it in the bottom. And now it's very important that you cover the entire bottom of the box with bumpers. And when you're done, the box should look something like this. Bumpers will give whatever you're packing a little extra support and cushioning. Okay, so since we've got our 3-1, we might as well pack some kitchen stuff. It's very important that with whatever you're packing, you want to wrap it with paper. This will help protect the finish of just place it in the box. Also, if you find some awkward holes, and especially in the corners, you want to take some time and just make sure you fill those in. This will stop your items from moving around. Once your box is full, you want to make sure you take some paper and fill in those empty spots. Now we're almost ready to close out the box, but first we've got to put the top bumpers on. Now it's time to release the flaps. You want to make sure that you have the labeled side standing up. First thing to do is you want to push down on the box to make sure that there's plenty in there, there's plenty of support. Next, you want to lift it up. Shake it around a little bit. Make sure nothing's moving in there. And also make sure it's not too heavy. Finally, we can put some tape on top. Just like the bottom, we'll put 3 strips on top. Now that the box is closed securely, we're going to label it up. Now you'll notice on top there are many different room labels. This one's kitchen, so we'll write the kitchen and we'll circle that. But it's not just enough to write kitchen on top, because the boxes will be stacked on top of each other. So it's always good to put an abbreviation on the side. K for kitchen. Now there's many different rooms in the house, so you can do some different abbreviations. D for dining room. Master bedroom would be MBR. Or living room. Now, it's very important when you have things that are very fragile that you want to label them TLO. This means top load only. This will ultimately tell the movers to place the box on the very top of the load. Now, you got to make sure not to label all the boxes TLO because, there's only so much space at the top. Now, boxes will be the first things loaded out of your home and onto the truck. So stack boxes out of the way, maybe along a wall with a clear path to the front door. These techniques will work with just about anything you'll need to pack. In the next few clips, we'll show you how to pack specific items located throughout your home.